Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Ryan with Iowa Classic Cars, and welcome back to the channel. Got my buddy Dave with me today, and we are somewhere between Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska. And look what we just found to bring home. It's the 1959 Impala Convertible. Was blue with a blue top originally. The guy we got this car from, super nice guy named Leland, and he started stripping it down to restore it, took it all apart, and it just kind of life got in the way, and it sat here in this barn for about the last 40 years. I do wish it had the original paint still on it, but gives us all the more reason to restore this car. Trunk floor is in it. A lot of the parts are here. He did put a floor pan in it way back when. But today we're going to load that bad boy on the two-car trailer here. It is not bolted down to the frame currently, so we're going to put some body shims in it and bolt it down. We're going to put the front clip on. And then in the building, there's a 409 that we got with the car as well. So we're gonna work on getting this thing loaded. I'm not gonna film that because, you know, loading a car on this trailer is a bunch of fun. But once we have everything laid out, kind of show you what we got to work with. And we're gonna head back home to Iowa and put this one in storage, and this will be the next project after we get the pink hardtop done. All right, man, we're loaded up, so you're good to go.
Well, I got the car, back in, I don't know, what was it, 83 or 85. And it's been in the shed ever since. We tore it apart, me and another kid. We had big hopes of getting it back together. Belonged to my brother-in-law's brother. And got it from him. He pulled it out in the junkyard, and I told my dad, I said, it ain't gonna stay out there very long, and we drug it and put it in the shed, and I stripped it apart. And now it's going to a good home.
Leland,
I can't wait to see it running.
Did you ever drive this car when
No.
it came in? Or?
Never did drive it.
But it was a complete, all-assembled car when you...
It was a complete assembled car. Didn't have a motor or transmission in it when I got it.
And the cool thing is, what was the engine? It was a 348.
It was a 348 tri-power, three on a tree.
Which is an unusual combination, the big engine with the...
That was a factory. So yeah. But it's been a fun project. Now I got a two-door hardtop we're gonna work on now.
There you go, 59.
So another 59 two-door hardtop.
I'll put a picture for everyone in the video, because that's an awesome car. Leland, thanks for working with me, man.
Well, thank you.
And also got a 409 with the deal.
Oh yeah. He didn't want to buy my valve covers.
I can't afford them. Thanks, man. All right, so we made it home safe and sound. It was about 8 hours each way, a little under 500 miles. And I want to show everyone the car. Got her all packed full of goodies. Dave had the brilliant idea of putting the taillights in the car before we loaded it because we didn't want anything to blow out. Couple things I want to share with everyone. First of all, when was the last time you've seen original quarter panels, the interior, you know, actual fabric panel itself, in that good a shape. Has the trim, which is impossible to find. But I want to show everyone, first of all, the real color of this car. This is frost blue. And it had a blue vinyl interior. But I want to show everyone who isn't familiar with convertibles or 59s and 60s some interesting features of these cars. So when you're looking at buying one, you know if it's a conversion or if it's the real deal. I'm not going to open the hood because there's no hood hinges and I don't want to lift the hood off myself, but I'll put a picture of the cowl tag. First things first, the style, 1867 is a V8 Impala convertible, or 1767 is a 6-cylinder Impala convertible. But before we get into that, the super rare thing about this car, all right, so like I was saying, this car is one of 412 made with a blue top. Black and white were the standard colors, and blue, turquoise, and I believe green were also optional colors. And I found out this morning that this one is one of 412 with a blue top, which, not that adding a blue top makes the value any different. Just cool that it's such a rare car. It's a triple blue car. So yeah, here's the frost blue. That trunk lid is super nice. Has a little bit of rust down below, but it's easy to fix that. So really quick, let's get into some things off the top of my head that will help you differentiate a real 59 convertible from most clones or conversions out there. Starting in the trunk, if you look at under the quarter panels here, there is an extra brace on each side, right there and right there. Those are convertible only. And a lot of guys who build conversions don't always put them back on. The next one here, if we come down under the car, let me back up here. This is the back side of the quarter panel. But this right here is just it's a piece of angle iron, and it's just an extra brace. But that runs along the entirety of the rocker. On 59s, there is an extra body mount, which is kind of hard to see, but it's right here, right under the driver's side floor and the passenger side and the other side. So that tells you from a standard frame to a convertible frame. Inside, this really isn't for conversions because no one makes vinyl anymore, but you'll know seats are original Impala convertible seats if they are vinyl. This right here is not fabric. The tritone is not fabric. It's an insert that's vinyl. And the reason they did that was if water or anything got on it, it wouldn't ruin it right away. The doors are wired shut here, but let me get inside the kick panel area. Down here, right where that headlight ring is at, there would be a small brace that goes from the kick panel onto the floor. These were actually cut out. They're in the trunk. Let me see if I can find them for everyone. When the floor was replaced, but they are here, which is nice, and you do have to add them. This dash is not out of this car. They're not easily accessible right here, but they're just a small L-shaped brace. But you have to have them for convertibles. This really isn't a conversion thing, but pretty cool that on a Chevrolet Impala convertible, you have the snap trim that opens up into this top extension here. And they're always spot welded, as you can see right there, but they're always broken. And these appear to be in pretty good shape. So this is a pretty dang good car. Obviously, it needs full quarters, needs some body work on the passenger side door. I need a new fender. I have an NOS one right here, which is passenger side, but need a nice driver's side fender. And then we're gonna strip the car, do all the metal work, paint it, put it back together. So pretty cool car. To be honest with everyone, we're gonna finish the pink hardtop. I am on the fence about selling that car just to put the funds into the convertible. I don't know 100% just yet, but I've already got a hardtop right here. I don't drive it that much. I need to drive it a lot more, but I don't. And I just hate to have two cars, you know, that I put a lot of money and time into just sitting around and then doing a third one to sit around. So I don't need all these cars. I'm 30 years old and realized I don't need 15 drivers. 2 or 3 is okay with me. But yeah, that convertible is definitely a holy grail item for me. I've had a couple of them so far, but none that solid, none that are that complete, and none that don't need $200,000 worth of metalwork. So pretty excited about that car. I also picked up a 409. This one's pretty cool. It's a truck engine, but a couple things to note. The X on the front of the block is not 409 only. I have a truck 348 that has the X. I don't know if the X, stood for like after 1961 or a certain time there, or if it's truck only, 348 and 409. But all 409s do have the X, but it's not 409 exclusive. We come around here. Casting number is 656, so it's a late 64, early 65 block. The date code is CFD, which is Central Foundry Division. And then the actual date code on these engines is right here. So 283, this engine was built the 283rd day of 1964, which is early October 1964. So it would have been a 1965 engine. But got that with the car. This one's for sale. Having a 409 is cool, but I've already got a hardtop with a 348, and I need something different besides two Impalas with 2W engines that are stock. Like, I need to spice it up a little bit. So that engine will probably be for sale. So yeah, I have all the parts on the convertible. Nothing is missing as far as I am aware, other than some side chrome and stuff that I already have. So the Pontiac convertible over there, I'm just gonna kind of take the best trim of the two and then sell that Pontiac as well. So yeah, once again, guys, got a 59 convertible in the stable now. It's titled in my name. This will be the next project once the pink hardtop is done. Leland, I want to give a thank you to you, man, for working with me and selling me your car after 46 years of owning it. Really appreciate that, man. I know his family's gonna be watching this video, so definitely want to keep you posted on the updates. Hans, his son-in-law, actually introduced me to the whole deal. It was just a fluke deal, actually. I went to pick up this truck and met Hans just kind of on the side of the road, and sure enough, he said, "My father-in-law has a Impala convertible if you're interested." I was very interested, and I told him that right away. It's like, yeah, let me get his contact information. So Hans, thank you to you, man. Dave, thanks for going with me, spending, 20 plus hours on the road, back and forth, loading the car. It was a long couple days, but we got her done. So yeah, here's the update for now. This car is pretty much as found. We're gonna put it together, but we're gonna do it right, do it justice the first time, not cheap out. So a couple years down the road, I'm sure, but at least it's inside, out of the elements, and it's a nice, solid car. All right, so I'm here with Marshall and Dave today. We're doing an update on the pink 59. A lot of people have been asking to see what's going on. Marshall got the trunk floor and the drop cut out of it and then quit working on it for a summer because it was 5 million degrees here. Marshall,
but I was able to build a derby car and run that like two or three times. So
priorities.
I got that done.
But yeah, so the nice rusty trunk floor is out of it. It is kind of starting to come back together. It's got the two body mounts on the inner wheel tubs here. Got them installed, and we're gonna have this piece made. A local buddy's gonna make the trunk drop, and the trunk floor itself will be welded in addition.
Has to be made right there.
Oh yeah, and then some of this stuff right here. The quarter drop, which they don't reproduce these. There is one on eBay, but I don't know. The picture's kind of vague, so rather just have one made correct the first time. That goes right here. And the reason this project has pretty much stalled out was because no one was making 59 Chevy quarter panels, and in order to attach the trunk to the driver's side here, you have to have something to work with. So they are making 59 quarter panels again, and I would like to demonstrate that here quick. My friend Gerson over at KF Chevys, he does VW panels as well in this nice green primer, so it's kind of his trademark, but he is stamping 59 quarters the lower rear sections, which is very needed, and it has been needed for a while. So they're in stock. I got mine in 3 days. I'm gonna have my trusty C Dave over here put down his high noon, whatever the hell he's drinking.
Sun Cruiser, get it right.
Sun
We're not sponsored by these either.
Yeah, whatever. He's gonna put that down and he's gonna help me here.
Drinker.
Okay, so I just want to show everyone here. If you need lower quarters for a 59, obviously the trim is on it and the quarter is already there, so it's hard to get it to lay down, but they have a pretty nice length to them. And if you want to cut just below the belt line trim there, you can actually use the trim to hide your seam. Very nice panels. The contour is great. If you look here, it's got the right contours and everything on the factory panel, which is right here. So these are very, very common to rust. I mean, they're rusted from the factory usually most times. So if you need to patch yours, kfchevys.com. They make 1959 only Impala, well, all 59 Chevy quarter panels. Nothing for a 60 yet. I'm not sure what his plans are for that. But yeah, fast shipping. Really good guy, honest guy. I'm very happy with these. I think Marshall's happy with them because he's doing the work, not me. I can just spend the money. But yeah, if you guys want to get a set of these, kfchevy.com. Get with my buddy Gerson and he'll hook you up. So thanks, man, for sending me a couple of these things here. And we'll get back on this. Well, I shouldn't say we. Marsh will get back on this car and have it done for me in the springtime. Right, Marsh?
Right, totally. Yep.
So yeah, there's the update for everyone. And at least now, you know, they're back to making panels and they're good quality stuff. Correct gauge, primered, ready to go. If you guys enjoyed the rescue today, leave a thumbs up. There wasn't a whole lot, you know, of content related to actually this car because all we did was pull it out of the barn, put the front clip on it, loaded it full of trim, strapped it down and left. I mean, it wasn't, thankfully, no breakdowns, no hiccups, you know, no snowstorms, nothing crazy like that. Pretty easy load, but it just goes to show you there are cars like this still around to be found, to be put back on the road. So don't stop chasing. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. Comment what you would do with this car. I'm kind of torn right now. I want to kind of keep it original just because of how rare it is with the blue top, triple blue. I'll put a picture on the screen now of a car I found similar to this car that has really inspired me to keep it blue. But also I love Cameo Coral, which is a light pink. And after seeing the Allbach collection, he had some two-tone cars in there. I think it'd be cool to do this car Cameo Coral with a darker coral insert and darker coral fins. And maybe a black top. I don't know. I mean, obviously the deal will change 100 times before we actually get to that stage, and we're a few years out. But let me know down below what you guys would do. Paint it a custom color or take it back factory. And if you're brand new, make sure to subscribe. I'm a 59 guru. We're finding a lot of cool stuff in barns, junkyards, a lot of cool rescues. So make sure to subscribe. And with that being said, this is Ryan from Iowa Classic Cars. Thanks for coming along with me today on this epic find and rescue of this 1959 Impala Convertible. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.